Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah, and today we're going to be reading for 24 hours straight, or trying to. So it is currently 3 p.m. on a Sunday, and I'm just gonna start reading here in a second, but I wanted to go through the couple books that I picked out that I need to read soon. So that's why I'm trying to get this done. So first up, I'm currently reading Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. Everyone is telling me to read this, so I'm finally picked it up and I'm really enjoying it so far. I think I'm on chapter like 6 or 7, on chapter 7. And it is so stinking good. I love the magic system and like the fact that there's like a war and between the god and the goddess or whatever. It's just really interesting so far. But due to my financial situation, I had to cancel Kindle Unlimited. So I have a few more days to get this done. So I was like, why not do a 24-hour readathon? All of these books are on my November TBR, by the way, so I've been sticking with it pretty well so far, you guys. Very, very proud of myself. But yeah, the next book on my list is The Witch and the Vampire by Francesca Flores. I picked this up at my library a little bit back, and the reason I picked it up was because of this little paragraph, and I'm going to read it to you. A queer Rapunzel retelling where a witch and a vampire who trusts no one but themselves must journey together through a cursed forest with danger at every turn. And as soon as I read the words Rapunzel, like queer Rapunzel retelling, I was like, yes, please. So I had to pick it up. So I'm very excited to read this one. But yeah, it's due soon. So that's another reason I want to read this one for the 24-hour readathon. And the last book I picked, I only picked a couple because usually I don't get very far in these things. Because I usually end up falling asleep or I get busy and life happens. It is a Sunday. Life happens, you guys. And so the next book is I have to read for my book club, and that is, you can't see the cover because of all the stuff on it, but it is The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon, and I have to read this for my band book club. And I'm actually really, really excited to read this one because it is about someone who struggles with autism, and the reason it was banned is just because people are uncomfortable with that kind of thing, I guess. Just the contents of this book. So I'm excited to read it and get to judge for myself on whether I think it should be banned in schools or not. Obviously, my opinion doesn't matter when it comes to that kind of thing. It's going to get banned anyways, if it is still banned. Because a lot of these books get protested. So, but I'm curious to see what my opinion is once I read it. So yeah, those are the books that I have selected for this. I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to read. I'm going to try to make this a more chatty vlog. I know I always say that and it ends up not being a chatty vlog, but one of my favorite videos to watch is 24-hour readathons where people just talk about their experiences. This is going to be completely spoiler free though, you guys, so don't worry. No spoilers here. If I do a spoiler, I haven't filmed the rest of this yet. I'm just starting. I will put a little spoiler alert, but it should remain spoiler free. But yeah, I'm excited to take you guys with me on my journey, and I'm gonna start a timer or a stopwatch. And I think I'm gonna do a timer because I like when I get close to the end of the 24 hours and it starts like counting down. I can go like, oh, 3, 2, 1, stuff like that. So I'm very excited to do that. So I'm gonna start a timer on my second phone once it charges. I know I said it's 3 p.m., but obviously I've been sitting here yapping for like 5 minutes straight. But yeah, let's go, you guys. Okay, update time. I am 5 hours in out of 24, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't make very much progress. I fell asleep at around 5 and slept until about 7 p.m., so I took like an early nap. But hopefully that means I will get to stay up late. I did not pause my timer, and I do not plan on pausing my timer. I did forget to tell you guys that I do work tomorrow, so that will hinder this a little bit, so I may pause it for work. But other than that, I got big plans to finish this book tonight. That is my goal. It says I have 5 hours left in the book, and I'm really, really enjoying it so far. So I think I'll be able to finish it tonight, no problems. Let's get back to reading. Update time. So I've been getting ready for work, and I realized I should probably do an update before I go to work. So I have, if I can unlock this phone, I have it paused right now. I have about 7 hours left, and I ended up finishing Divine Rivals last night and starting The Witch and the Vampire before I went to bed. I'm probably going to keep it paused for a little bit longer because I want to spend time with my husband when I get home from work. So this is probably going to span a little bit longer than I wanted to. Of course, like I said, I'm going to be attempting to do 24 hours straight. Didn't do very well, but because I did go to bed. But so I ended up finishing Divine Rivals, and I really enjoyed it. Like, oh my gosh, 5 stars. This is probably one of my favorite books ever so far this year. I can't believe I put this book off for so long. I know it's like really dark because of the lighting, but I enjoyed this book. I enjoyed this book so stinking much. And then I ended up starting The Witch and the Vampire. I'm currently on chapter 10. I am really enjoying this book so far. It's really good. It's really well written. I don't really have a lot of thoughts yet. I like that it's dual point of view. I really enjoy getting to see what's going on in the minds of both characters. But yeah, so I definitely, so far, I would recommend this book just because it's a Sapphic Rapunzel retelling. I know I keep saying that, but like, it's a Sapphic Rapunzel retelling. Like, you can't get much better than that. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go to work. My shift doesn't start quite yet, so I'll probably read in the parking lot a little bit, and I can read on my break as well. So I'm hoping to have this readathon finished at least halfway through the night tonight. We will see. No promises. I do have to work really early tomorrow. But yeah, let's do this thing. You got anything to say? You want to say anything? No? So I just got home from work, I changed, and I put my hair up, and I really didn't get a lot of reading done, and I left the timer paused because I forgot to pause it when I went to sleep. I realized, so I'm still at 7 hours left, but I kind of want to, do this as realistically as possible. So I'm probably just going to sit, and I'm just going to read the rest of the day. Probably keep it paused just a little bit longer before I push play. I think I got maybe 3 hours of sleep. I don't think I'm going to keep it unpaused for that long, but I want to try. Yeah, so I read a little bit before my shift and a little bit on my break. And yeah, we're going to read for a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I started the timer, sat down, read like 2 pages, and then got on my phone. So this is gonna be my little outro where I'm just gonna like run through the books that I read, the book that I read, a book and a half. So yeah, I did not complete this. This was a failed attempt at reading 24 hours. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see me try again. maybe. I don't know. I may try and do this again. No promises. But yeah, so I do really enjoy making these. I have a lot of fun filming, but at the same time, my life is busy right now. I'm working 2 jobs and I want to spend time with my husband too, so I don't really have a lot of time to read right now. Especially since I have a full-time job and then I have a part-time job and I'm working 10-hour shifts, and it's just been really crazy. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to save up my money and do more fun bookish things, because another one of my favorite videos to watch is like a book shopping vlog with a book haul at the end, and I would love to do one of those. So that is my goal, to make some more money and be able to do one of those videos. I am on a book buying ban right now until sometime next year. I haven't decided yet because my TBR, my physical TBR, is chaotic. My shelves are chaotic. This is not how I organize my books, I promise. But I have this white bookshelf right here, and then this one my husband built for me. So it's also very chaotic right now. Wedding pictures. So don't judge the organization, because this is what I have to work with, and I just pulled books out of boxes and shoved them on shelves where they fit. I also have over here, I have this big stack of books and BookTube. Hello. I always have BookTube on, I swear. But yeah, so the books that I read, that was my little rant. I tend to ramble. You guys know me, you know I love to chit chat. So I read most of Divine Rivals for this, and I can't believe I put it off for that long. Like 6 stars. It is one of my favorite books this year that I have read. It's like up there with Magnolia Parks. And if you know me, you know that I absolutely adore Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. Please go check it out. It's the best book series ever. I love it so much. So please check that out if you want. And check out Divine Rivals, because that book is so freaking good. Like, I am completely obsessed and utterly in love with the characters and the story and the way it ended. I need to read the next book now. I may suck it up, spend a little bit of money, and continue my Kindle Unlimited subscription so I can read the sequel soon. It's so good. It's so good. And it ended. I need to know the rest of the book. And then I also read about half of The Witch and the Vampire. Still don't have a lot of thoughts. And I think that's just because I can't stop thinking about Divine Rivals. I feel like Divine Rivals was not a good book to start with for this, because now all I want to do is talk about Divine Rivals. I don't want to read anything else. I'm worried it may be putting me in a slump, and I think that's why I didn't get very far into this book. I mean, I got about halfway. My bookmark's in a random spot right now, but my husband likes to take my bookmarks out of my books. I'm on chapter 20, on page 210. So I read about 10 chapters since I last updated you guys, because I think I was on chapter 10 when I updated you guys again, so I read about 10 chapters. So I guess I read a little bit more than 2 pages, but I wanted to finish this book before I ended the video, but I did not. But yeah, so that was my little video. Emoji of the day is gonna be a plant, this plant emoji, because this is featuring my aloe here and my philodendron here. I also have a snake plant and some succulents scattered around. I'm a plant mom, also a cat mom, not a mom. Don't have any kids yet. Don't know why I said that. I know I say a lot, you guys, and I'm so sorry. Please don't judge me or hate me or call me out, because I know I do, and I'm working on it. Kind of. Not really. I don't really care enough. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you are new here, hello, welcome, and thank you so much. I hope you didn't get a horrible impression of me if this is your first video of me that you have watched. And I encourage you to watch some more, because I got some fun videos on here. Oh, my sweatshirt is missing a button. I have ADHD. But yeah, you guys, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, please subscribe, like, turn on notifications. You know the drill. It helps out a ton. You guys have given me so much support since I started this little booktube journey of mine, and I'm very grateful for each and every one of you, and I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Mwah.